Richard Phelan, I was one of the directors of Farmageddon. A really memorable moment was our first test screening, which took place in Reading. And it was the first time that Lula, our new character, came on screen. And so she's hiding in the barn, and Shaun goes in the barn, he finds her there. And there was a sort of, she emerges from the shadows, and this is a sort of really, you felt a hush go across the audience. And then the moment she sort of appeared, there was this sort of audible gasp and sighs, and sort of everyone just sort of fell in love with her. And I turned to Will and I was like, I said, we did it. Because it's like, we've been working on it for 4 years. And so we're adding our new character to Shaun's universe. So Shaun's been going for a very long time. So it's like the idea that the audience took to her and embraced her, and like she's become part of like Shaun's world, is sort of really wonderful feeling. It's sort of really validating our choices.
That's great.
It's
excellent. What is next for Shaun?
There's another Shaun special currently being shot on the studio floor for Netflix. The sets are so big, and so there's so much craft and love that goes into it to suddenly turn like a very green, lush farmlands into a sort of winterscape. Sort of.
Surely in a film where you make every single frame, the rap moment's got to be more exciting than any other. Could you just talk us through that feeling of once it is finished?
Well, in animation, everything, like you said, takes a very long time. So we shoot only a few seconds, a handful of seconds a day. The maintaining of the momentum and the passion and the sort of drive of the crew becomes the real task, directly sort of through it all. And then also things like jokes, where like you'll tell a joke very early on and it gets a big laugh in the room, and then by the time you finish, you've probably watched it 1,000 times. And so it's like, it's so dry. And then you start to question going, was that even funny? And then finally watch it with a test audience, and sort of everyone cracks up and you go, oh, I remember we used to laugh. Yeah, sort of suddenly this sort of bottling up of all that energy, and then the release, and sort of being able to share it with audiences around the world is fantastic. And also sort of like to feel their sort of their love of it, and then they take the story in ways you hadn't seen it, and they interpret it in different ways, and there are references to other things within it, but then they spot more, which I always think is fun, because it's like everyone brings their own favorite things to it and makes it their own.
Thank you very much, Rich. That's great.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.